Hey guys, how's it going? This is Coach Anise Kassab here with Kassab Performance Training and the University of Rhode Island Powerlifting Club. Coming to you guys today from Primal Athlete Training Center. You can check out our website at www.primalatc.com or you can check out our YouTube channel, Primal ATC. Today I wanted to go over with you guys what a typical day of training will look like here at Primal, or in general for most powerlifters out there. So the first thing that most people are going to do at the beginning of their workout is some type of a warm-up. Now this warm-up is going to be about 10 to 15 minutes, and you want to incorporate some type of light cardio work, something to get the blood flowing and getting the muscles all loosened up and ready to go. Following that, we're going to do some light stretching, something to really open up your joints a little bit and get you ready for some serious range of motion. Following the warm-up, which should take you, once again, about 10 to 15 minutes, we're going to do our primary movement of the day. So the primary movement for us powerlifters on the URI powerlifting team is going to be some type of squat or bench press or deadlift. It could be any variation of those lifts. So generally speaking, with the primary movement, we want to work in about a 1 to 5 rep range. The last set should be real heavy. It should be a struggle. You know, if you're going for 5 reps on your last set, you should generally get about 4 to 5. You should really be pushing yourself for that last set because that's what's going to make you stronger in that smaller rep range. So following the primary movement, we're going to move on to a secondary movement. And the secondary movement, like I wrote down here, is going to address some type of weakness. So looking at the primary movement, what was the problem? Where was I struggling on my last rep? If I'm bench pressing, was I having trouble with the lockout? If I'm squatting, was I having trouble coming out of the hole on the squat? So with the secondary movement, we're going to do some type of exercise that's going to strengthen the range of motion where we are weakest. So, for example, on the bench press, like I said, if you're having trouble locking out, you could do some type of a floor press. You do a pin press. You can do some heavy tricep work, maybe a JM press. If you're having trouble out of the hole on your squat, you can do 3 to 4 sets of heavy pause squats after that. So basically with the secondary movement, we want to go pretty heavy as well because we really want to work out of the range of motion where we're weakest. But you might not want to go as heavy as you are with the primary movement. Go a little bit lighter, maybe work in a 3 to 5 rep range instead of a 1 to 5 rep range. So if you went for a max set of 5 reps on your primary movement, you could do a max set of like 5 to 6 on your secondary movement. Something a little lighter that's going to correct the weakness. Now afterwards, we want to do some assistance exercises. With the assistance exercises, this is where we're going to get a little bit more isolated. So this is going to be stuff like your bicep curls, your hamstring curls, your lunges, stuff of that nature where it's much smaller movements where we're focused on muscle development. So if we're benching, we might do some tricep extensions or some pec flies and stuff like that. And also we want to include some type of opposite movements. So opposite movements are going to be movements that are obviously opposite to the main movement of the day. So if we did a bench press, that's a heavy push. So we're going to want to do an opposite movement, which would be a heavy pull. Or, well, not necessarily a heavy pull, but something to develop the musculature in the back. If you're doing a deadlift, that's going to be a lower body pull. So you want to oppose that with some type of a lighter lower body push, maybe a lunge perhaps, or some type of a lighter squat, maybe a goblet squat. Following the assistance exercises, which actually for the assistance exercises, you always want to do about maybe 2 to 3 assistance exercises. And just to keep your workout going a little bit faster, I like to superset mine or throw them in some type of a circuit. This way I can do one after the other after the other. It really helps a lot and it keeps the heart rate going up too. The final thing of the day that we're going to do is extras. So the extras could be stuff like your grip training. It could be rotator cuff work, some type of prehab. General physical preparedness, which is what we call at the gym weightlifter cardio. So that could be stuff like your farmer's walks, your tire flips, your sled drags, things like that. You can also do your heavier stretching for your extras. Heavier as in more powerful stretching, I guess you could say. So that's going to be stuff where you're really trying to stretch the muscle and focus on increasing flexibility, as opposed to at the beginning of the workout where you just kind of want to open yourself up and get ready for some pretty decent work. By the end of the workout, it should only take you about an hour total. That's including the 10 to 15 minutes it took you to warm up. Workouts that are generally between 45 minutes to an hour are what's going to keep your testosterone the highest, and that's what's going to yield the best results. All right, guys, I got some footage of a workout that I did today. Really hope you enjoy it. Thanks a lot. Alright guys, well I really hope you enjoyed the workout. So just to reiterate, my primary movement of the day was my pin press. Secondary movement of the day was my paused dumbbell press. My assistance exercises for the day were the tricep extension, and I supersetted that with the barbell row. And my extra for the day was a little bit of grip training, and I did a little bit of stretching off camera. My warm-up was also off camera. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can email me at kassabtraining@gmail.com. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay strong.